G'day and welcome to this week's video. My name is Robert Gowdy from Consortium Private Wealth, and this week we're going to look at one of the key things you have to get right first, otherwise you don't get to do any of the rest in terms of wealth accumulation, planning for retirement, saving tax or any of those things. So we need to get this part right, not wrong, but if we do get it wrong, the rest doesn't matter. So what I'm talking about here is essentially spending less than what you make. Save money. We've just got to get this right, and then it can lead on to all the other strategies. And if we can't do that, if we don't get that right, then we don't get to buy awesome businesses that are listed on the stock exchanges around the world. And these are the key things to wealth accumulation. We have to have money to invest, have money to put into superannuation, and so on. So what we're going to do here with this video is quickly go through some of the just very basic, in a short amount of time, the basic things that I think about when it comes to budgeting and making sure that you're spending less than what you make, which gives you the ability to buy awesome businesses on the stock exchange, contribute to superannuation, which can make you eligible for the co-contributions, spouse contributions, and save tax via salary sacrifice. There's lots of different options and strategies to save on that. Pay your home loan off faster, and overall grow wealth ready for retirement, whilst having fun in between, because if you're saving money for to buy businesses on the stock exchange, you might also be saving money to go on holiday. So it's not all about a retirement decades down the track. It's about getting a balance where you're enjoying life now, which we should, and also saving for down the track. Now, obviously this is very much a budgeting video, and I think what I think about when I tell people how to budget, and not many people ask, it's never at the top of anyone's plan to start budgeting. I think it is very boring to say just to do a budget. Clearly more fun spending than what it is saving, but if you're keen to progress and put yourself in a sound financial position down the track, one, start early, and two, obviously, monitor your expenses. Break them down into fixed expenses and then track them via your pay cycle. So if over a year you estimate your electricity, the bullet point number 2 is $1,500 per annum, and you get paid every fortnight, break that down into 26 weeks, and which is say $58 per pay is saved into a bucket that will cover those expenses. And essentially when I say bucket or envelope, it's a budgeting strategy where you have one or two, three different accounts. It might be budgeted expenses, so that'll be your electricity, your rates, your insurance, your car costs, and estimate what what this cost you over your pay cycle. Now, a really good way to do that, and I'll just grab this page here. So this is off the moneysmart.gov.au website, and this is the budget planner. So now what I'll show you here is this is all for free. You can download, you can track it off here as well. You can put in your income, you can obviously home and utilities. It all breaks down, and you can pick your pay cycle. But what I'd prefer to do is for people to grab the Excel spreadsheet off the same website. It's there for free. So all of a sudden you can start to put in a lot of these things, electricity, and get an idea, make an estimation, and you can firm up the figures as you go along. But mortgage, rent, cancel rates, you're going to have a fair idea on some of the main fixed costs on an annual basis. Break it down, change the frequency into a into your pay, and then each pay how much needs to go aside to that expense bucket. You might decide that there is a holiday option in here. Obviously we've got to have fun as well, or you eat out, and then that might be a separate account. And then there will be your discretionary saving, which for some people might be $100 per week, which they're allowed to spend themselves on coffee, a lunch with friends, or whatever. Completely discretionary, so make sure there's room for fun. But this is my recommendation for people that need help with budgeting or would like to kick off a budget, is have a couple of different accounts, expenses, might be holiday, and then obviously $100 cash that you can spend each week, and then obviously savings, of course, which then allows you to do the superannuation strategy, start to buy businesses, and we've done lots of videos on businesses that we like. So yeah, go onto the Smart Money website, download this Excel spreadsheet, and it's not one you have to sweat over on a weekly or daily basis. Go through, get some estimates, kick off the strategy, expense account, savings account, and fun account, whichever. So good luck with that. Thanks for listening. We'll catch you next week.